Hello ZtoA, it's Saturday, December 6th, 2014, and today I will be performing in the Nutcracker and the Mouse King again. As you know, the Nutcracker starts out with Giles traipsing through the snow. The first dance is the big snow dancers, and then the second dance is the little snow dancers, and then we get inside and we see Marie and Fritz, and they're happy and playing, and Fritz is bothering Marie, and we meet their parents, and the party guests arrive, and they have the big party, and then Giles arrives with the Nutcracker, which he gives Marie and Fritz hogs it, and Marie eventually gets it from him and puts him away. Then the toys start coming to life, and there's the dance with the toys, and then there's the dance with the elastic dolls, and then the Mouse King shows up, and he starts to eat one of the elastic dolls, but the Nutcracker shows up and stops him, and the Mouse King's like, and so the Mouse King calls out his army of 11 mice, and the Nutcracker calls out his army of 8 soldiers, one of which I am. Then there's the big battle, and the soldiers lose. The mouse army drags us off stage. The Mouse King beats the Nutcracker, and Marie throws a shoe at him and scares him away. Then Fritz comes in, and Marie tries to explain what happened, and Fritz doesn't believe her, and then Fritz starts making fun of the Nutcracker, and then Giles comes in and scolds Fritz and tells Fritz and Marie the story of the Nutcracker, how there was the Sausage King Queen and the Mouse King Queen. The Mouse Queen's babies wanted to have some of the sausage, and the Sausage King Queen didn't like it, so they had the babies captured and killed. And so the Mouse Queen is like, your firstborn child will be cursed, and so when the Sausage King and Queen do have their firstborn child, they protect her, but while throwing her around the stage, and hire cats to guard her, and the cats fall asleep, and the Mouse King comes in and puts a curse on the princess to be ugly. And years later, they find a way to break the curse. They have to find a really, really hard nut, and they have to find a young man who can break the nut. Young man specifically. Oh, he has to break the nut in his jaw, and then he has to feed the princess the nut and take 7 steps back. And many guys try and fail, but the Nutcracker comes and he breaks the nut and he feeds it to the princess, and he takes 6 steps back, and then he trips, and so the spell backfires. She is no longer ugly, but the Nutcracker is now the Nutcracker. So that's it for Act 1. Then Act 2 starts off with Fritz getting the sword, Marie taking the sword from him, and then Marie giving the sword to the Nutcracker so he can fight the Mouse King, and he kills the Mouse King. And then the Nutcracker takes Marie to the docks where there's a bunch of dances, and then they go to Candyland, which is weird. It has the stuff with the lollipop girls and candy canes and bonbons, which don't look like bonbons, and the aerialist, the rope climber, and it's all really cool and stuff. And then they come back, and Marie tries to explain all to Fritz, and Fritz once again doesn't believe her, and then the Nutcracker comes in all cured, and everything is happy and dandy, and he says hi to Giles, and he says hi to her parents, and everything is happy and dandy. The end. Then there's bows. We only have to do that 2 more times. So that's what you're missing, ZtoA. Bye.